All right, everybody, what's 26 tons, it reminds you of your childhood, and it isn't your best friend's mom?
It's the largest radio flyer in the world. Hey, this video is all about Riverfront Park in Spokane, Washington. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. Our real estate team gets calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you trying to learn more about North Idaho and Eastern Washington. So if you guys are thinking about making the move right now or 12 months from now, it doesn't matter, give us a call. Let's get that conversation started. All right, that wagon is pretty darn cool, I have to be honest. We're gonna go check out the theme stream next, and that is what makes this an actual island. Let's go.
Behind us right here is called the theme stream, and in 1974, Thomas Atkinson, the main architect of this whole area, his kind of like last hoorah wish was to regain this whole peninsula back into an island, because in the 1920 it was an island that they asphalted over to create the power plant. So this cascading waterfall throughout this east end, west end of the park is called the theme stream. So
that's pretty cool.
Kinda nice.
That's pretty cool. So it's technically an island because of that little stream right there.
Now, yeah, because they rerouted the water from Spokane River, diverts it, and then in order to regain it as an island, it drops back into Spokane River. So
neat.
Super cool. So right now we're in Connections Park, right in Riverfront Park. So just a little background on Riverfront. It's 100 acres. There's numerous playgrounds. There's 3 playgrounds for little kids. They're all free. There's numerous picnic areas by the clock tower over there, by the Upper Falls and Lower Falls Park. It's all a good place for different style views. Over there is the Washington Water and Power. That's from 1920. And that was like the first thing erected in this area. And like I said before, it was an island, and they kind of made it a peninsula so they can channel water to power the entire city with that building right there. So plenty of walking, a lot of trails in the area. So we've taken our kids here. We've had a family day and then hit up one of the local restaurants in the area. And just kind of an endless amount of stuff to do. Right over here, we have the Spokane Pavilion, where we've seen some concerts in the past, and really cool venue, nice grass area, nice lawn seating. And then we're gonna go check out the Loof's Carousel, which is one of the oldest hand wooden carving, carousels in the world. So
we got some cool drone shots of all of this so you guys can see it from the air. Scott was flying the drone. It looks awesome. And one thing I'm noticing is that it is super clean in here.
Yeah.
Kind of contrary to what downtown Spokane is, unfortunately. This area is super clean. I haven't really seen any homeless people, a couple maybe walking around, but
Yeah.
It feels pretty safe. So I would be comfortable taking the family down here and enjoying this 100-acre park. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we are standing by the carousel right here. This water is beautiful. This is Spokane River, so it is clean water because it comes from Idaho, and it's super clear. Can't swim here though. Just keep that in mind. It's because of the power plant and the dam. You don't want to get sucked into that. But we're gonna head over right now and check out the what do they call it, the skate ribbon?
Yeah, the Numerica Skate Ribbon.
Numerica Skate Ribbon.
Yep.
Okay, so you can ice skate there in the wintertime, which I have done. It was cool, but it was really crowded when I went there, and that made it like a little bit less fun.
Sure.
But Scott says you can use it in the summertime for skateboarding and scootering.
Scootering and just regular skates.
Which will probably be a good time.
Yeah, and it's free as long as you bring your own skates. So if not, you can always rent skates for $5.95, but it is free for
That's
if you
not
wanted
bad
to use it. No.
to get the kids out there. And then keep in mind that is downtown Spokane right there to our left, your right. So we're just right on the edge of that downtown Spokane area. Let's go check out the skate ribbon real quick, and then we'll head over to the clock tower.
Cool, so right behind us where you got the Numerica SkyRide, so really cool all-weather, like kind of gondola feel. It goes down into the river underneath the Monroe Bridge, so you can see the lower falls. $13.95 for an adult and $9.95 for a kid, a 3 to 12. So I think it's an excellent way to see the lower falls, and kind of the best view unless you're swimming down there, but the best view of the lower falls for sure. And for 13 bucks, it's like 15 to 20 minutes it takes, so it's not bad. And then you obviously heard Seth talking about the skate ribbon over there, so obviously in the winter it becomes ice, so you can do the ice skating, but for $5.95 to rent skates, that's pretty cool to do with your kids and stuff. So
I love when cities do a good job of incorporating into their natural features, like having this river run right through the city itself. They've done a really good job of building this park around that river so you can appreciate it. I mean, it's pretty unique. I know I talk a bit of smack about Spokane because it's got some issues for sure, but it's pretty unique when you can have a beautiful waterfall coming right through the center of town, and you can ride a freaking gondola down to look at it. That's cool.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem spending a little bit of money, especially because this machine and all the insurance, I'm sure it's cost a bunch on the city. So, you know, and if the money is being well spent on keeping the grounds nice, keeping it clean, keeping kind of the homeless out, I'm 100% down for paying $5 to rent some skates if I need to. So
yeah,
you can also get an annual pass that Spokane City offers, and it's $90 a year, and it gets you unlimited sky view, unlimited skate ribbon, and unlimited carousels, because this guy loves a good carousel. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing if you want to come out multiple times. It pays for itself.
Where are we going next?
Let's go over to the carousel. Check it out.
All right, we're heading that way.
So right here at Loop's Carousel, it's from 1909. Like I said before, it's one of America's oldest and the most pristine carousels in this area. So really cool. It's $3.75 for a kid to ride it. Yeah, so my kids, when we first moved here, we came out here, checked out the Big Red Park, and came over to this, and it's very clean inside, as you can see. And yeah, I think it's well worth $3.75.
You know, I haven't ridden one in a long time, and we did not do it today, but
we could change that.
Yeah, there's still time.
Yeah,
there's still
we
time.
go it all day.
This whole park is so freaking beautiful. I can't believe it.
So right here, the clock tower, the Great Northern Clock Tower.
It's the Great Northern Clock
The
Tower.
Great. You have to say it like Old English, like
Yeah.
the Great.
What did you
Northern
said? It
Clock.
reminded you of something before we started. What was that?
Okay, so I'm assuming a lot of our fans are
You're
are
assuming
fans of
correctly.
also Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
And I could see like a Porker get out type
Yeah,
thing.
that's it.
When the tank turns the corner.
That it
That's
has
the
that
clock,
vibe. He's
yeah.
on the ground before I heard the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's cool looking. Let's go to the base and check that out.
So we're at the Spokane Pavilion up here on the, I don't know, crow's nest.
That sounds
You know,
appropriate.
so
It feels very high right here.
yeah,
If it's me or the height, I'm not sure.
it's a first come. We're in Spokane. Things are legal. first come, first serve seating on the concert, so you might want to get here early, but they usually have taco trucks and food trucks in the back lot there, not to keep the lawn going crazy. But it's a great venue unless it's raining, because then it's a damn slip and slide. Yeah. But in my opinion, fall time is the best time to concert, because you can throw the Levi's on, even though Seth wears them in July and August. But you can wear a little sweater, you know, and nice and cool evenings.
Grab yourself a little pumpkin spice latte and some Uggs.
Absolutely.
Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll be honest, I dabble in the pumpkin spice latte once, light cream.
But I mean, what a cool backdrop. You've got the river right there, and then the podium, we'll talk about that in a minute. It's just a cool, really unique venue.
Yeah. It's really crazy because, like Seth mentioned before, we're in the heart of downtown Spokane, where honestly everybody has bad things to say. But this 100 acres, it's really nice, it's well kept, it's well manicured. You got upper falls, you got lower falls. It's just it's a cool place to come in and hang out, you know.
What we were talking about, the podium, so it's that big gray building back there behind Scott. What do they do there that's rather famous?
A volleyball.
That too.
Yeah, but no, you got Hoopfest. I was just kidding.
They do volleyball there too.
Yeah, they do volleyball. No, you got Hoopfest over there, so we'll get some drone footage of going over there. Hoopfest is known for, it's actually the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball competition, and it takes place every June. So in 2026, it'll be June 27th, 28th, and they'll be for 2 days. It goes crazy. So a lot of basketball going on. Never been there, but yeah, I hear it's great.
Yeah, cool.
So we just came from the Spokane Pavilion, which is really cool because it's only an 8-minute walk to Kendall Yards, which is right there. So if you haven't seen our other video we did in Kendall Yards featuring that community, go check it out. But speaking of Kendall Yards and like good restaurants, we've got Anthony's Seafood right over there. Same restaurant as in Coeur d'Alene. You've got Clinker Dagger. I've eaten there. Their creme brulee is really good. Ooh. But yeah, and then obviously you got downtown Spokane. One of my favorite taco places, Conchinito Tacos, is there also in Hayden. So
okay, cool. And we should mention, we forgot to mention this, right at the base of the podium, that big building where they play the basketball and the volleyball, there is a really nice skate park. It's kind of cool. It has like a prehistoric theme. I don't know if that's right. Isn't it like the dinosaur?
Yeah, well, yeah, because the playground right there is called the Ice Age Meltdown Playground. Yeah.
So the skate park, they made it look like rock. It's really cool. We got some drone shots of it, so you guys can check that out. So we're gonna finish our walk heading back down towards Kendall Yards where we parked today. Let's take you on a little journey there. Hey, thank you guys for joining us on this wonderful tour of Riverfront Park here in Spokane, Washington. Remember, if you guys are looking to make the move over here, Scott's gonna be your guy on the Washington side, and we will handle the Idaho side. So if you guys are thinking about making that move, give us a call, text, or email. I don't care if it's right now or 12 months from now that you're thinking about it. Let's get that conversation started.